strong performance. How did you see the game?
Yeah, an important win for us, definitely. But I would say, despite some challenges and suffering at the end, I think that it was deserved. I think we started the game really well. We're talking a lot about being able to produce in the beginning, to create this atmosphere, to set the standards, which I think the team has been done lately on the games at home. It's not only the chance of Michi, the double chance of Jimmy, but as well the way we play. That encouraged me a lot about the first 35 minutes, more or less. Then we took the lead, and yeah, it was very, yeah, very disappointing to go just straight to the halftime, considering that goal. But we know that Luton is one of the best teams attacking set pieces in the league. I think that we have been doing really well in both areas, in both boxes, defending and attacking on set pieces. But unfortunately, we couldn't manage on this one with McGuinness. Yeah, very good response after poor first 15 minutes of the second half. Bit lucky if you want, but I think when I look at the number of chances that we created before and after that goal, I think it was deserved to take the lead. And yeah, I think at the end, of course, we had to suffer because we didn't score this third goal. But I'm happy. I'm happy because the bench impact. I'm happy because of the togetherness. I'm happy because I see a team that really believes in what they are doing. And credit to the players because they are working at really high level.
Marty, is that sort of fortune for the winning goal? That sort of thing that feels like it's going your way now, whereas at the start of the season those things were going against you?
Yeah, it might be. And I've been saying always, first of all, football is a game of small margins, and we know that. We know that in minute 90-ish, we concede this again, McGuinness on set piece. So go in, and then we will be here talking in a very different way. But it's true that I think the team is working really hard on the training ground. And then I'm a big believer that you need to look your own force your own luck in life. So the more I think that Picasso was the one who was saying that the more I work, the more luck I get, and I think that has been the case with this group. Now we need to keep pushing because we can. There is no place for complacency. There is no place to think that five wins in a row and we're all good because there are still things that we can improve quite a lot.
I think Sky gave Kieran Morgan man of the match. We've asked you about him a lot. Do you think he's got the sort of temperament and mentality to handle the situation he's in at the moment?
So far, I'm very impressed with how mature he is. At the same time, I know because I've been managing a lot of young players in my career that is up and downs. So to expect that it will be only upwards for him, that's not the reality. It will come some difficult moments because the opposition will start to know him better because they are human beings and it will come. We need to help him. We need to help him now that he's performing really well to prepare him in the moments that perhaps things will not go his way. But the important thing is that he's a very smart guy on the pitch and off the pitch. He listens, he wants to improve, he's humble. And that's when you have the quality that he has and as well he's humble, it's definitely a big advantage.
I think that's probably the best we've seen of Ilias as well. And what's been a difficult season for him? How excited are you to get him back to his best and get him performing?
You know how much I rate Illy. I think that today, especially the second half during some minutes, was very important for us. He's, in my opinion, he's one of the best players of the league, and we can get much more of him. I think it was very unfortunate when you look at his career. He's never played less than 40, 42 games every season, and the fact that he picked not only one but two injuries, serious injuries, I would say, this season was affecting our performances, no doubt. I'm sure that we could get some more points if he was starting the season and was able to play and fit from the very beginning. But it's good news. It's good news as well that there is competition. It's good news that when the guys coming from the bench are performing at the level they did, because for me today is one of the best news again to see that everybody who comes in contributes in an extremely positive way.
Have you still not looked at the table? It's looking quite good now.
Is what it is. We keep working. We keep working game by game and prepare the next one because you know how quick things can turn. So now we're happy and we need to enjoy it because we won a game and it's the fifth in a row. But the reality is that this league is you see the trends and it's a very demanding league. So it's still January. Let's keep working and see if we can keep improving as a team.
Marty, I'm interested to know what you made of Ronnie Edwards in his debut, and also he came on in sort of defensive midfield. Is that something we can expect to see more of? Is that something that you sort of talked to Southampton about when you talked about bringing him in?
Well, we know that he's a very technical defender. And actually, he has played before in this six role. The reason behind it was that he has been here only just few days. difficult game because the way Luton plays, very direct, and with a lot of actually when they bring Adebayo and Brown and players that can run in behind, it's not easy to jump as a defender in that kind of games. Jonathan was with a yellow card. We thought that it could be a good introduction for him to start some minutes in the midfield to get into the rhythm of the game and then drop him into his more natural position. And I think he did really well. He didn't put a foot wrong, and he shows that he's a quality player and hopefully will help us a lot.
So more of a situational decision and not something you feel like you'll be using him for in the future? Or?
Yeah, but at the same time, I know that he has been playing there before. Not a lot of games, but he has the quality to play there. And again, I always try to take decisions based on what I feel. Let's see, but obviously we bring him basically as I explained because he's a central defender. At the moment, we're missing both two very important players for us, like Liam Morrison and Steve Cook. Can take some weeks until they are back. So we needed someone who could help there.
And when you threw Alfie Lloyd on, was that exactly the sort of impact you were hoping to see? He was a bit of an agent of chaos up there, and is that sort of what you want from him when you sort of throw him on late in games? He's
developing a great ability by himself to create, as you say, a lot of things around him. So things happen around him. I'm just a bit sad for him because I think definitely he deserved the goal. He had two great chances, great situations. Perhaps some other free kicks that sometimes in this young players doesn't get, but I think definitely he created a lot of things around. It was difficult to take the decision because Ryan as well has been performing really well. The good thing is that we are having now, in that case, even though we are missing Jan, we have three strikers or three players that can play at the top with different qualities. And then it's about, in my case, picking the right decision. I think that Michi did really, really well. But we need to remember that he's still coming back from an injury, that we need to go step by step with him. We're stretching slowly the minutes that he's playing in every game. And I think he did a brilliant game today, but it was not easy to take the decision to bring Alfie instead of Ryan. We thought well of Ryan instead of Illy, but very good performance from Alfie, 100%.
And just finally on Jan, obviously there's been a bit of talk. In your mind, you want him to be a QPR player beyond the end of this month and moving forward?
Of course.
Paul Smith, is he alright?
He got actually a nasty, I don't know if it was an elbow or something, but a cut around his eye. So he was struggling a bit, but hopefully will be no more than this cut.
Cheers,
Thank you.